What's going on, Broncos country? How y'all doing? This to the Bronco. Told y'all I was coming back. I ain't know I was gonna bring it to y'all tonight, but I'm gonna bring y'all some news tonight. Then might just wake up in the morning and do the same again with some little extra information or whatever, what have you. I'm just up. I'm feeling good. Listen, man, I'm ready for football, just like everybody in Broncos country is ready for football. I know Broncos country is ready for football because I am ready for football. Ain't no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. Look, Thursday is the Hall of Fame game with the Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Y'all already know who I'm going for. I'm taking the Browns. Ain't no way in the world. I mean, I'm from New York, but I never liked the New York Jets or the Giants when I was in New York. Now I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. But I root for the Giants before I root for the Jets nowadays. How about that? I know that's right. You know what I mean? I know that's right. Listen, day 6 was good. I mean, a lot of people, see, a lot of people tend to get it twisted. I'm not out there in Death Valley, but I be listening to a lot of takes from a lot of different, I have certain Bronco podcasts that I know it's gonna bring me real good news, and then also get tweets from insiders. I didn't really shoot no insiders because I do have an insider that I could shoot a question to, and he will answer. You know what I mean? He might not answer right then, but he will get back to me and answer my question. But right now, I'm just going off face value. I'm watching the tweets. It's not Twitter no more, so I'm getting tweets on X because it's called X. Right, X. To me, it's still Twitter. To me, it's still Twitter. But listen, a lot of people get it twisted, be like, oh, Russ ain't really doing nothing. I mean, Russ have his moments. And look, this is every team that's in camp. Their defense is probably ahead of the offense because a lot of teams with all the offensive installations is not even in yet. Sean Payton is taking his time. We got plenty of time. Our first preseason game is not till next week. It's a week away. Next Friday, it's a week away. You know what I mean? So, right. Take your time. Correct the errors. But they're making progress. I'm not worried about this offense this year. The defense is going to be good. The defense is going to do its thing. And this year, the Broncos offense, we're going to score some points. They're going to score some points this year, y'all. They're going to score some points. And then, I got to throw in this little, they did sign a cornerback, Fabian Monroe. Right, Fabian Monroe. He's a veteran. Played with the Giants. And think the Texans and Atlanta and also the Patriots. And they say, yeah, I mean, he's kind of good. He's kind of good. You know what I mean? I ain't do a short on him yet, but I will do a short in the morning. I just came here to bring y'all this video tonight, and hopefully maybe I could have it drop at like 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? That's the plan for this, video. Cause I gotta get my computer clean. Gotta get the computer clean. Cause I usually could do it on a computer, but I gotta get that. I gotta get it clean, and I will in due time. But as long as I can do it on my phone, I can still post it, and it'll still show, and it's gonna be on under everything Broncos. So not worried about nothing. It's just another way of doing things. But listen, everybody's still talking about the Sean Payton comments toward Nathaniel Hackett. Somehow everybody got it twisted. Now, now the Jets are feeling type of way, and Rodgers feeling type of way, wide receiver Allen Lazard feeling type of way. That makes for a better game week 5. And y'all gotta come to Dove Valley. Y'all gotta come to Dove Valley. That's the main part. And the Broncos, they're gonna defend their head coach. Why? Because he's defending them. He's taking up for them. Because of the poor coaching that the Broncos had the last couple of years. All this talent, and y'all and the Broncos haven't been relevant with all this talent. All this talent, mind you. Despite Tim Patrick going down, you still have a lot of talent in the wide receiver room. Still a lot of talent. It's not like last year when it's a bunch of a new head coach. Well, that was his title. But like I said, was he really a head coach? Or was he somebody just having to smile his way, laugh his way to a head coaching job that he wasn't ready for? I'm with a lot of analysts, and I'm with, because most of Broncos country I think feel the same way I do. You know what I mean? And a lot of people saying Sean Payton, he didn't need to apologize, because why you gotta apologize for telling the truth? And the Bible says the truth hurts, so maybe that's why he had to. And then when he apologized, he rolled it back a little bit, but he didn't say he apologized. He didn't apologize for saying what he said, because he said what he said about Nathaniel Hackett, and he meant what the fuck he said. He meant that. He said what he said, and he meant what he said. Right. The Broncos deserve good coaching. They deserve a coach that cares about them. They need a proven head coach, and they have him. And Sean Payton this year, y'all. And Sean Payton, a future Hall of Fame head coach, who really don't care what he say. He don't really care what he say, because he's being him. He's Sean Payton. He's the man that's making the personnel decisions. It's not George Payton. It's not George Payton. Sean Payton is making the personnel decision when it comes to players. Now, George Payton might help him. He might tell George Payton, look at these couple players, and we could bring them in. We need to bring these dudes in. George Payton does that. George Payton is nothing but a lackey right now, y'all. He kept his job. He's nothing but a lackey. But Sean Payton says that relationship is good as ever. Sean Payton says he like him. Maybe he does, and maybe he don't. Who knows? Only they know. I'm not out there in Dove Valley. I get my news from watching different podcasts and following Twitter. And sometimes I get emails. So I'm up on that every day, all day, every day. And sometimes, like, they still be having inside training camp, like, before I really go outside to try to get my little hustle on or something. I'll be watching that. And I'll be listening to a little bit of news from that. Take a little bit from that. Take a little bit from here and there. And then I read. And then on top of that, I do my research. Because you got to do your research. Because you don't want to be bringing people news and you bringing them false news. Nah, I don't do that. I'm bringing people the truth. Listen, football is back. I'm ready for it. Hope everybody else ready for it. And look, the defense is going to be better than ever this year. I'm not mad they brought Vance Joseph back to be the defensive coordinator. As long as he's not the head coach. Sean Payton's the head coach. Vance Joseph's the defensive coordinator. I love that. And this is going to be the year we beat the Chiefs. Now, I don't know if we sweep them, but we'll split with them. We're going to sweep the Raiders. We're going to sweep the Chargers. And we'll split with the Chiefs. And then we'll handle our business when we're playing our teams that's not in our conference. And the Broncos will be a playoff team this year. I say the Broncos make it in as a wild card. Record 10-7. Make it in as a wild card. At least we get there. And I think they win the playoff game. I think when they make it in when the Broncos make it in, if they was to make it in as a wild card this year, I think they will win a playoff game. Right. I think they will. Ground and pound. This sound football, man. Ground and pound set your quarterback up for success. That run game. If you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it, y'all. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna say go Broncos. Go Broncos.